This is Creator Talk Live. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're having a great night. Got some stuff to talk about here. We're going to talk about a way you can bet live on Twitch on in-stream stuff. We've got an RV couple, a YouTuber couple who got almost arrested and fined for vlogging in our national parks, and some more stuff. That's insane. Are you insane? Am I insane? I'm glad you're here. Let's talk Creator Talk Live right now. Coming at you. Listen, so first things first, I'm going to drop a link. It's Kara and Nate? Yes, it's Kara and Nate. They have almost 2 million subscribers. Hey, Keith, what's going on, my man? Almost 2 million subscribers. Here is a link to their channel. They're highly successful. They were recently almost arrested. They were recently pulled aside and actually fined for what's going on. Strive to do better. Glad you're here for doing what we all do. Let's talk about it, people. RV couple fined $1,000. Here, you know what? Let me share the screen. Since I'm going to read it to you, I might as well just share the screen with you. I think this is so insane. There it is. If I can hit the right buttons, does that put it up for you? Boom, there you go. All right. RV couple fined $1,000, threatened with arrest for making a YouTube video in a national park. So I'm going to start off right here with who owns these parks? We do. Are you kidding me? Earlier this year, popular travel vloggers Kara and Nate were fined $1,000 from the National Park Service for making YouTube content in national parks, something that I have done. According to a video released on their YouTube channel, Kara and Nate explain that their YouTube channel had been reported anonymously to the National Park Service for filming in Rocky Mountain National Park and Great Sand Dunes National Park. The anonymous tipster reported these videos as commercial filming inside national parks, which it is not. You don't need a permit. You're not cordoning off an area. You're not bringing in lights. You're not doing anything. You're just cruising around. You're doing what a vacationer would be doing. All commercial filming activities taking place within a unit of the national park system require a permit. It's not commercial just because someone makes revenue off it. You freaking communist. Commercial filming means the film, electronic, magnetic, digital, or other recording of a moving image by a person, business, or other entity for a market audience with the intent to generate income. Maybe their intent isn't to generate income. They can generate income, even if their intent's not to generate income. Maybe they're just trying to promote the national parks. Just like kids can watch my videos, but I'm not making videos for kids. The RV vloggers experience. YouTubers Kara and Nate have been transparent with their income and expense reports for their YouTube channel. The tipster provided the National Park Service with the published income reports as further evidence for filing the report. You know, when you set, those of us who create on YouTube, sometimes we'll set a stream, we'll set a video, and you'll get dislikes before the show even starts. We all know what that is. There are people who live in their mommy's basement. We've had the talk on this show, this exact show before. And it is what it is. It's the nature of the beast. Haters are going to hate. Stupid is going to be stupid. Who cares? We move on. We do what we do. These two are very successful on YouTube. Again, 1.88 million subscribers. So of course they have a good income and they want people to travel. They're the basis of their channel. I'm speaking for them and I don't have permission, but the basis for their channel, from what I've seen, is them trying to share with you and their audience, you can travel more. You can live a life. You can live the van life. You can live a life of freedom. You can go and do what you want. If you go to their page, and please do, I dropped the link. I will drop it again. I think I have it here. There it is. It says right on their banner, the goal was to get to 100 countries. They've accomplished the task. I think it was like 9 months ago. And they're trying to share with you, not only can you do it, but you can make a living doing it, right? That doesn't make it commercial filming because they're going on a vacation and sharing that experience with me. I'm not a lawyer, but I say so. This drives me crazy. Let's continue. So let me go back a little bit. So somebody on their channel who's jealous of their success said, oh, you can't do that. I'm going to get you. Watch this. I have power from my mommy's basement, and sent a note to an idiot National Park Service. And I love the national parks, but the idiot National Park Service person who received this and moved it up the ladder, up the chain, clearly you don't have enough work to do. This is ridiculous. So someone was using our national parks, ours, promoting it, shared that on their videos they make an income. Google shares ad revenue. Google shares super chats. Google gives a portion of the money that they receive back to the creators, right? It's not commercial. You don't need to shut off, Bridal Veil Falls because they're going on a vacation. And anyway, and it goes up the ladder and they threaten them with imprisonment and fine them $1,000. I'm unhappy about this. The YouTubers were contacted by the National Park Service via email. Excuse me. The voicemail gave them a deadline, and I'll say hi to everybody in chat here in a minute. I see a bunch of you in here. I appreciate it. I just want to get through this article, talk to chat, and then see what you guys think. The voicemail gave them a deadline to call back and make arrangements. I have 2 fingers for you, or face larger fines and a warrant for their arrests. After it was all said and done, Kara and Nate were fined $1,000 and are no longer permitted to film YouTube content within any National Park Service unit without applying for a commercial permit, which, well, I'll just keep reading. Commercial permits for filming in national parks are $300 to apply, and $150 per day of filming. Aside from obtaining a permit, a detailed log must be provided for all dates and areas of the park where filming will take place. You're at the Grand Canyon, you panorama around. Hey guys, I'm at the Grand Canyon with my kids. Isn't this fun? Tell me why anyone needs a permit for that. And by the way, here's their video right there. You can go to their channel, Why We Don't Visit National Parks, Road Trip to Oregon. It's like it's a 20-minute mark, I believe. You can find it. It's worth finding. Is it illegal to make videos in national parks? This is according to driveinvibin.com. I almost didn't want to say it. Driveinvibin.com, but I've seen it other places too. This situation brings to light a serious matter for many content creators in the RV and van life travel community. By the way, omaze.com has a van life opportunity right now. You can buy a raffle ticket and maybe win a van that's all decked out for van life. If that's what you want to do, go check out omaze.com. Usually, not always, but usually it goes to a really good nonprofit or whatever. Many RV and van life content creators make money from ad revenue generated by video views on their YouTube channels. Sorry, somebody's at my door. My daughter, I hope. This puts these creators at risk of fines or worse, jail time for filming in the national parks. I am going to go there. No, I'm not. I wish I had the time and inclination to go there and just film until they put me in jail. I would have 2 broken fingers and they would see them. Kara and Nate published income reports, which gave the National Park Service no doubt that they were indeed generating revenue from content filmed in national parks. Doesn't make it commercial just because you can generate income. It's like people don't even know what words means. Not every content creator publishes income reports. And as mentioned by RB Miles, many creators' video revenue streams don't even cover expenses. It doesn't seem fair for Kara and Nate to incur these fines and threats from the type of content they produce. Travel vloggers like Kara and Nate produce inspiring content from some of the most beautiful places in the United States. If anything, this content is encouraging more people to get out and experience the nation's protected lands. Listen, I love the Disney community for a lot of reasons. My grandma, I'll get to everybody in chat in a minute. I appreciate everybody being here. And obviously I have a very strong opinion about this. So if I haven't said hi to you yet in chat, I'll get to it in a minute and I'd like to hear from what you guys think. And if you disagree with me, that's okay. I won't get mad. But I am passionate about this. My grandma loved Disney. My grandma has passed away since. Her and grandpa were I only had one set of grandma and grandpas. They were the 2 most important people in my life for much of my life. And at the end of my grandma's life, she missed more than anything else in the whole planet Disney. And she wasn't around yet for this. For Resort TV 1, for Shep, hey Shep, for me, for Pete McDevitt, for Paging Mr. Morrow, for Prince Charming Dev. She couldn't sit on her couch and go to the parks. And I mean the Disney parks. And she would have loved that. Think of all the people who can't go to the Grand Canyon. Think of all the people who cannot go to Yosemite. People who cannot go to Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, maybe for money, maybe for time, maybe for health, maybe for age, maybe for who cares what. It's ours. The national parks are ours. And Nate and Kara or Shep or Alyssa or Michaela or Mar in Memphis or Fulton or Keith from BDF or me or Pearl Manhattan, anybody going to the national parks and wants to share that, helps people, helps America have access to our national parks. This pisses me off. Let's get to everybody in chat. If you're watching on the replay, I'm talking to everybody who's live here in the chat room. We go live Sunday nights for Creator Talk Live. We generally talk about TubeBuddy and tools we have on TubeBuddy and Epidemic Sound and different tools we can use to create and grow our channels and our influence. My motivation for accumulation is distribution. The more money I can generate here, the more Disney pins I can buy, the more Disney Vacation Club points I can purchase, the more money I can give to my church and all the things I want to do. And whatever it is you want to do, this channel, this show is about that. This show is about helping ourselves, me and you, grow our side hustles. So anyway, big Disney fan Keith is in the house. Strive to do better is in the house. Elena K808, hello. Greetings to you, Mar in Memphis. Destination Timeshare. Oh, hey, I'm looking for your message. Love to talk to you. Maybe Tuesday night. Maybe next week we can talk about it. Who else is here? I know I saw more. Alyssa Stenberg's in the house. Dean, the Turkey Lakester's in the house. Welcome in, my friend. I'm glad you are here. Let me know in chat. Have you been to the national parks? What's your favorite national park? And how do you feel about this stupid decision, stupid regulation, stupid overreach of government? I'm not trying to sound like crazy conservative guy, but are you freaking kidding me? I can't video in the national parks and get revenue without filling out a form and giving you a $300 deposit. That's not refundable, by the way, and $150 a day. And yeah, right. Guess that means families are discouraged from filming in national parks. Not this family. Hey, Michaela. Hey, Jeff and Dole Whip dad crew. That's such a horrible situation. It's just infuriates me. There, Chef. I just spent all weekend vlogging. Did you really? Where were you, buddy? I love our national parks. My favorite is Yosemite. I've been to the Grand Canyon many times. I love our national parks. I love our national park system. I always want to support our national parks, but I will never support government overreach. Hey, Fulton. Hey, I got your video, buddy. Congrats to you. I'm really proud of you. I hope it goes well. Pearl, what's going on? Detroit, does he do? Hey, how are you? I'm not trying to have a political opinion, by the way. I'm happy to have one. That's not my goal here. My goal here is to, I guess my political opinion is vloggers should be able to vlog in the national park. So if that's political, I'm cool with that. What's up with you, VP? I'm glad you're here. Michelle, Noel Creations, what's going on? I'm glad you're here. Michaela says, I've gone to things on purpose, sought out different things or places because people vlogged about them. Exactly, Michaela. Exactly. Again, I think back to my grandma, the last 10 years of her life. She couldn't go to Disney. She couldn't go to Yosemite. We could bring it to her. We, the creator community. I can't imagine how anyone would argue against that. It's free publicity, exactly, Pearl, and generates income for the national parks like so many other things. It's unarguable. And they don't have a right, in my opinion, to close down our parks. Close down, I mean, not close down is the wrong way to say that. Hold back some of, right? I mean, it doesn't mean I can jump. I don't have access to every space. That's not what I mean. But they don't get to say, yeah, you can do this, but you can't do this. You can't do this. I mean, I can't break laws, but I can video with my phone and I can produce content and I can post it. I guarantee this wouldn't hold. I'm not a lawyer, but for entertainment purposes only, somebody needs to pick this up. Lawyer-wise, I missed the fine print. Oh, where'd it go? Everything just moved. The chat just moved. There we go. Pearl, no, where'd it go? I missed the fine part. How much and why? VP. Vloggers, Nate and Kara and Nate. Anybody who missed the beginning, I'll go over it real fast, but you can go back and watch the beginning if you want on the replay. YouTubers, Kara and Nate, here, I'll drop their link again, were threatened with arrest and fined $1,000 because they didn't get a permit, which costs $300 non-refundable and $150 a day and needs to be posted 3 days in advance and all this other stupid garbage by the National Park Service for vlogging in the national parks because some, you know how people hit those dislike buttons I haven't even looked at likes and dislikes. Feel free to hit the dislike if you're dumb, but it doesn't, who cares? But one of those people reached out to the National Park Service and said, hey, Nate and Karen, make this amount because they post on their YouTube channel, as do I, by the way, how much we make. Why do we do it? We're not bragging. I made like $250, $350 a month. It's not a lot of money. All right, I'm happy to get it. It's not breaking the bank. But my point is when I share that, it's not bragging. It's not crying. I'm happy to share. I'm happy Google wants to share it with me. But it's about, hey, Dean, hey, Shep, hey, Pearl, hey, Fulton, you can too. Right? Michelle says it's ridiculous. It is. Bassholder Pair, what's going on, my friends? Glad you're here. Aren't you in the parks again? I feel like I say that to you every time I see you here. Oh, man, my chat just jumped again. Guys, I apologize. Let me catch up. There it is. Sounds really dumb to me, much like when a town shuts down. A kid's lemonade stand. This is exactly what this is, Bassholder Pair. Their filming was not a disruption, so they shouldn't need a permit. That's exactly right. And if it was a disruption, then they can go back later. But if you have to find out, if somebody has to reach out to you to find out that something happened, then nothing happened. If a tree falls in the forest, if I send an email to somebody and say, hey, that tree fell in the forest, did it really happen? Yes. Did it affect anybody? No. This is dumb. Melissa says it's ridiculous. I totally agree. What? It's in response to a rash? No, it was in response to an idiot sending an email. Agony of defeat, right? Oh, that's good. Izzy Adventures, what's going on? I'm glad you're here. By the way, if you're new here, Izzy Adventures, anybody else, thanks for coming on the first visit. Please subscribe to my channel and go subscribe to Shep's channel too, just because I don't know why. I'm thinking of Shep. I just send him a message and there you go. Arvine and Dizzy Jackie, all the way from Mexico. What's going on? Hey, Francisco, how are you, my friend? Hey, Jeff, my team is beating Pete's team. Congratulations. Good morning to you. No, good evening to you. Look at me. Good morning. I'm used to saying morning. Mouse Talk, what's going on? So anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Again, this is all over the internet. You can find it at driveinvibin.com. I can guarantee you that's not where I first found it. It pisses me off. And again, the channel is Kara and Nate. Give them some love. Not like they need more subscribers. They're at 1.88 million. Yeah, this is how I talk, Mar. You know, million subscribers. And the truth is they're going to do well. The truth is people like me who talk about it, people like these magazines, RV magazines are all over this, promote it, and they're going to get more subscribers. They're going to make way more than $1,000 fine, which I say is good. But it makes me mad. It pisses me off. I don't like it when somebody tells, just because you can say something doesn't mean you should something. And yes, I'm talking to every government official from the dog catcher all the way to the president. Drives me crazy. There's another YouTuber I watch, says Michaela, who had, where'd it go? Who had a similar situation with a historic hotel they were staying at. Really? They wanted them to pay a ridiculous priced waiver to vlog. Yeah. So Casey Neistat's been one of my favorites for a long time. He used to be a daily vlogger. And he would go in to a lot of stores and he'd be filming and he'd get told, asked a lot to stop videoing. The Apple store, he would go into the New York City Apple store a lot, so much so that they knew it was him coming and they would come up to him and say, please stop. Because they can have the rule, but it's not against the law. They can just kick you out. So Casey would always try to do it because you can't do anything about it. You can't tell somebody it's illegal. You can say, hey, get out of my space. So Casey and others have done plenty of that. I worry that Disney someday will do that. I worry that the more and more Disney vloggers we get, the less likely it is they're going to allow it, and maybe they'll just hire some people to do it. So I'm worried about that because I love the content, but in a national park, there's no reason to do this. It makes me mad. How much coffee have you had today? Mar, you know me. This is me. 2 cups. Last cup I had was a couple hours ago. This is just me. Triple D says, I think that once you're making money for YouTube, you should know that you basically could be viewed as a professional. Professional is fine. It's not a commercial endeavor. You're not, it's not the Mandalorian. You're not shutting down Main Street. No. Hey, Dad Bills, what's going on? So that's the main thing I want to talk about today. It really drives me crazy. Another thing on Twitch. I'm not on Twitch. Are you on Twitch? Some of you are on Twitch. This is kind of interesting, and I thought I would share it. I thought about live streaming on Twitch to do, whatever. I'm not even going to go there. But I found this interesting, and I think you might too. Twitch launches. So while I'm moving on to the next story, let me know what you guys think. Some of you have. Right, if it's private property, they can tell you to stop. And if necessary, kick you out. Correct. But that doesn't make it illegal. And I am the owner of the national parks, just like you are. So national parks. Twitch launches predictions feature, enabling viewers to get on in-stream betting events. Ready, set? This is pretty interesting. I find this interesting. Pete, you here? I know you like to bet on everything. So I'm really kind of, it's not, come on, internet. There we go. Twitch launches predictions feature, enabling viewers to bet on in-stream events. Ahead of GlitchCon this weekend, GlitchCon? Twitch has launched a new engagement feature dubbed Predictions. Predictions enable viewers to bet on various outcomes during a stream, such as, for instance, whether or not a creator might nab her first win. Viewers are able to wager channel points to hedge their bets on a specific outcome, and those who guess the correct outcome will win a proportionate share of channel points from the total pool, according to Twitch. That is crazy. Can you imagine the applications? I am imagining some now. Channel points have long been available on the platform, though they don't carry any monetary value. Instead, they can be used by viewers to unlock rewards set by streamers. So you get 100 points and, whatever. You get an emoji or whatever. Such as, I should have just kept ready. Such as choose the next channel I host or make me dance on stream. Channel points are available to all Twitch partners and affiliates, and viewers can accumulate them through various interactions with these channels, including watching, following, and participating in raids. Can you imagine the applications on our NFL watch party every Thursday night? By the way, I'll be the host this Thursday. I think I'm the host this Thursday. Anyway, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm going to jump down to the end. Twitch says it conceived predictions in response to user feedback and following the success of polls. Predictions are currently available to roughly 50% of the partner and affiliate channels. So maybe you're playing Fortnite and, you bet on if I'm going to win the game. I don't play Fortnite, but what do you guys think about that? I found that fascinating. Let me get caught up in chat. I am way behind. Destination Timeshare says lots of videos on YouTube of people talking about getting a ticket fine for doing a drone in National World. Drone is a little different because that's the FAA, is it not? They just show up at their house and hand them a ticket. Yeah. Drones are no joke. If you're using a drone, you need to have a license. And I'm for that. I am. I mean, we got idiot in DFW keeps flying by the airport. You got to be safe with that. That's a little crazy now. And it also would affect the view. I don't want a bunch of drones in between me and Bridalveil Falls or, the Grand Canyon or whatever, but a drone can be intrusive. Me holding my phone, fully not. But again, that's a license that takes licensure because it's it's flight. It's a drone. Capeland, the rail fan. That's fun to say. If you're a first timer, I'm really glad you're here. Welcome in, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. But I'm glad you're here. Hello, favorite national park system is Steamtown Historic Site. I've not heard of that one. I have close to 20 videos plus minus from filming there. Steamtown Historic Site. I'm a national park nut. I have to admit, I've never heard of that one. Never was bothered. It was also a huge hub for YouTubers. This could be a future problem. This will be a problem if and only if some idiot sends notes to the person in the basement of the national park. I mean, we'll see. I suppose I could foresee a future where it was just crawling with YouTubers, right? If that happened, that would be different. And I see that happening in the Disney parks way before I would see that ever happening in the national parks. But what say you people? I'd like to know. Steamtown Historic Site. I want to know more about that. I love our national parks. I'm a big fan of our national parks passports. Love them. I'm looking around to see if I have them. I do. Here, let's show you. Hold on. 1 second. One of my favorite things in the world is this. I have a bunch of these. Each one of my kids has one. I have one. My wife has one. Actually, I have two. And all my kids have one. And they're amazing. And you get a little passport stamp in it. And you get to, that one is actually from St. Louis. And let's see. Everything's falling out. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you guys with this. But I love our national parks. They're really fun. But anyway, Steamtown Historic Site. I want to look that one up. I'll try to remember that and check it out after the stream. It would take at least 1,000 years for the U.S. states to repeal the freedom of speech, right? They're never going to. Texas won't ever let that happen. I'll say that. Everybody saying hi. Everybody saying wow. 100 points and I'll wear a silly hat, right? Exactly. Yeah. Pro, you're on Twitch all the time, right? Dad Bill says, man, I could make a killing betting on Shep dying repeatedly. That is great news, right? And Shep, you're on Twitch, aren't you? Are you still here, buddy? You game on Twitch, don't you? I think that's right. Humans are becoming sim characters. Yeah, they are. And we're also becoming lemmings, and we just listen and obey. And it's starting to drive me a little crazy. Twitch is a fun platform, different culture than YouTube. Yeah. I don't know it nearly as well as you do, Pearl, but it is what it is. It is different. Glad I joined your Slack. Oh, Rachel, I'm glad you did too. I appreciate it. That's the easiest way to get a hold of me, Rachel. It really is. Jeff, you live in Texas and they don't allow taking any professional photos at the Alamo. Define professional. I mean, I think that's where I'm going to differ on this. You know, if you're saying, hey, I want to control the lighting and I want to shut down the place, you need a permit. If professional, I mean, what's the need for that word there? Can I go there and vlog? Yes, I can. I have. Professional photos is a whole nother level. If I'm asking someone to shut down, if I'm intruding on someone else's freedom to enjoy it, then you need a permit. I do music production on Twitch. Yeah, says Pro. Yeah. Yeah, I heard some of that tonight on Pete's show. Anyway, so again, I'm going to drop the link. I don't know these people at all. I've been on their channel a couple times, but I heard about this through the news, and I thought we would talk about it tonight. There is a link to Kara and Nate's travel YouTube channel. Check it out. Lots of sheeple out there, right? You know what? And if I can have a good time on my YouTube channel here, and I am, and I do. Scranton, PA, okay. K-Flan. Yeah, I haven't been up to Pennsylvania yet. Looking forward to it, though. A lot of U.S. history up there. I'd like to get up there and do that. Anyway, if I could have a little fun on my channel, but maybe influence people to be less sheeple-like, Mike or Val, or Mike and Val, or Householder Bear, I would be proud. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, I don't know. I want people to be who they want to be. I have no desire to ask people or tell people to be who I want them to be. But the national park system telling somebody they can't vlog because they might make income, they might share income, they might get paid from the money that Google raises. It's just shocking to me. It is. Creator Talk Live is sponsored by my affiliate link, TubeBuddy.com/Dole Whip. If you don't know what TubeBuddy is and you're a creator, where have you been all TubeBuddy's life? TubeBuddy is the best software to help you grow. Download it for free using my link. It's free if you don't use my link, but if you use my link and you get the free download, then in the future, if you pay, they will pay me a nice percentage of that. And it's really very generous of them. But regardless of whether you pay or not, even the free version, highly recommend it. I use it for every video and every live stream, just at the minimum. Even if I'm in a rush, I'll use the Keyword Explorer and SEO Studio. If you use my link and you use it even on the free level, you don't have to pay a thing, and you show me that, so let me know. I'll be happy to sit down with you. We can do a call. It'd probably be a Zoom call and walk you through the basics of it. I'm a big fan of them. The people, I've gotten to know a couple of them who work over there. And it really is the best, in my opinion, the best tool out there for new and wanting to grow channels on YouTube. TubeBuddy.com/Dole Whip is the link for my referral. Again, if you pay for it, it doesn't cost any more, and they give me some of that money. But you can download it for free. You never have to pay for it. The free version is awesome. I used a free version for about 9 or 10 months before I upgraded, and it was just fine. It's all good to agree to disagree. I mean, yeah, there you go. I mean, when I'm videoing, I love you, I'm not mad. But when I'm videoing with my kids and I post it, even when I'm videoing with them not kids, am I professional just because I'm getting paid? No. Anyway, by the way, I love TubeBuddy. You should, Rachel. It is awesome. I'm glad you do. Vacation is to create a memory of fun. Amen. Amen. There was no mite, though. Each of those videos probably makes a few $1,000s. I don't know. But there certainly wasn't anyone affected by it. And I would like to know why they have a right to it. It's the national parks. It's not the government parks. Keyword Studio and thumbnail generator. Awesome. Yeah, the thumbnail generator is worth the price of admission right there alone. Right. Yeah. I use that. I usually use Canva to make my thumbnails, but I have on occasion used TubeBuddy's thumbnail generator. Probably 3 or 4 a month. And it's excellent. I've never been able to get the free version to work. Sherry, reach out to me. I'll help you through that. You know I will. Anyway, so those are the 2 main stories tonight. Oh, wow. It's already been a half hour. Dang. By the way, if you're wondering where my co-host is, she's home. She's home safe. But her and her family were traveling today. Hey, Addie family in the house. So she'll be back. She's awesome. Lynn from the Lynn Project. She's a good friend and my co-host on Creator Talk Live. But just unavailable to be here tonight because of some family travel. She'll be back next week, I am sure. So again, if you're just getting here, Kara and Nate is the YouTube channel. I will drop it. Give them some love. I don't know them. I'm not friends with them. They were threatened with arrest and fined $1,000 for vlogging in the national parks. They got a phone call. They were left a voicemail. It was a 3-day weekend, and they were threatened, if you don't get back to us by, you will be fined. Screwed up their whole vacation, their whole trip. And that makes me mad. A lot of things are getting weird in this world. Amen to that. And then secondarily, Twitch is adding a new feature. I guess that's the right word, right? Feature in which you can bet. It's called predictions, on which you can bet on future things in the stream. And I think there's a lot of applications for it, especially for our gaming friends. My friend just recommended Canva to me today. Canva is awesome. I do have a link. Another referral link. Yes, I'm a fan of referral links. If you're a creator, you should use referral links. If you're a fan of creators, you should use their referral links. If you're sick of my ugly face, but you like Sherry's awesome Sunset Travels, go to her channel, use her links. Doesn't cost you any more. And it's like when you buy on Amazon, click on a creator's link so they get, it doesn't cost you more, and it pays people that you like to watch. But anyway, Canva, I have a referral link too. I do pay for the premium version. I'm trying to remember how much it is. I don't remember honestly, but there's a link for you in the description below. I use Canva, but if I'm in a hurry, TubeBuddy has my, back for thumbnails. Exactly, Pearl. I have, hey, Kadani Sean, what's going on, my man? I've had occasion to need to make a change. Like, for instance, I'll put on, like, Good Morning Disney. Good Morning Disney is my show Monday through Saturday, 9:15 my time, 10:15 Eastern time, other 15s, other places, depending on where you live. And sometimes I'll change it. So, like, tonight, I changed tomorrow's thumbnail. And had I done that early in the morning instead of tonight, I would have just used the thumbnail generator in TubeBuddy. It's excellent. It's easy. It's pro looking. You know, I'm a mobile creator. I do 100% of my stuff on my phone. I edit on my phone. I create my thumbnails on my phone, and that's why I like Canva. But when I'm on my laptop on TubeBuddy is when I would use the thumbnail generator. Does that make sense? Was there an explanation of why they could vlog in a national park? Couldn't. They have a regulation that if you're filming for commercial purposes, you must get a permit. So you need to have 3 days notice, pay a $300 non-refundable application fee, $100 a day, and all this other stuff, so they can get their the space cordoned off and all of that stuff that they would need to do. But there's no need to do that when you're walking around with your phone. Right? So there you go. So that's the explanation. And again, if you want a better explanation, again, the link is right there. It's been in the stream 3 or 4 times. Just go to their video, why we don't go to national parks anymore. It's like at the 22-minute mark or something like that. And they talk about it in length, and it's fairly infuriating. So let me know. I'm okay with people who disagree with me. Triple D looks like he disagrees. That's okay. I still love you, Triple D. All these beeps going on. Sorry, guys. Pass Holder Pair. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Right at perfect time, because I had no idea where I was going with that. Pass Holder Pair with the $5 super chat. Put this into savings to help to help with any fines you might ever pick up in the future. I can't wait to get my first fine. I can't wait to be able to afford my first fine. Pass Holder Pair, thank you so much. You guys are such good supporters of me and my channel and my wife and my family, and I just appreciate that very much. By the way, you can see that a lot of people are in green. That's because they are members of the channel. People bless us on a monthly basis, and they get access to some emojis. They show up green in the chat, and we have a weekly Zoom party, which Pass Holder Pair has been not at lately, and it's just not the same without you. And if I made you feel bad, good. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, they've been fun. That's one of the things we do. It's a weird thing to try to give back the value to people who are members, because it's hard to come up with things that I really believe are that valuable, right? But the Zoom parties seem to be pretty popular. I'm enjoying them very much. So anyway, they might consider vlogging as entertainment, which is under commercial. I don't care what they call it. They don't have any right to tell me that I don't have access to pull out my phone and film in the national parks. I couldn't care less what they consider it. I consider it mine because it is mine, and you should too, unless you live in Timbuktu. I'm a poet, and I do know it. So it was an old rule that was created before YouTube or before they could record. I have no idea when it was. It's a stupid rule that was created by people who think they can tell other people what to do because they have nothing better to do than to make rules. Quote me. Anyway, so RV couples doing that. Twitch has got some new feature called predictions. I think that was everything I wanted to get to tonight. Am I missing anything? Let me go back through my list here. By the way, check out DisneyCreators.com. DisneyCreators.com is one of my new projects. I had planned to crank it out for January, but I didn't want to wait. And it's live right now. It's not complete by any means, but it's out there. And it's pretty fun. Instagram gives real. I don't care about that. That's not what I want to tell you. I think maybe I get to everything I want to talk about. Oh, YouTube shelved its annual Rewind video. So Rewind had been one of the bigger videos of the year last year, and I believe the year before it was the most viewed video on all of YouTube. I think it's been that way for 5 or 6 years now. But it was the most downliked, disliked, unliked, the most disliked clicks in the history of YouTube was last year's Rewind. And I actually think it's kind of silly. I think I enjoyed the rewinds. Most of the people, I didn't have any idea who they were. They were YouTube celebs. I mean, and most of them I don't know, but I still found the video fun. But it was crushed. YouTube paid a lot of money for the last 2 years to a big, huge marketing firm to create the video. And it was horrible. They were horrible. Horribly unpopular is really the way to say it. So YouTube has announced that they shelved that, and I'm kind of bummed about that. I always enjoyed those. So that was some other YouTube news. I want this show on Sunday nights to not only be about tools of the trade, which we're going to do, again, talking about TubeBuddy every night and all those kinds of things. But I also want to talk a little bit about a YouTube news because I like it. I got to be honest with you, and I hope you do too. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the if your team replay, hashtag team replay. In the comments, let me know if you like the kind of YouTubing news stuff. I do. I'm not Dan Rather, but it is what it is. Reading an article, it looks like the FAA also warned them for using their drone. Yeah, well, on that, I would be very less on their side on. A drone I do see as being potentially intrusive. Also, you have to have a license for it. And I don't, while I don't like a lot of regulation in general, you need to have it. So you need to have it. That's not a national park issue. That's a drone issue. But I think you are right. Destinations, timeshares. I think professional is if someone's main occupation rather than a pastime. Like, what is your profession? So I think it's a professional. The word they use is commercial shoot. If, and I would say only an if, they needed some kind of exclusion. They needed to exclude me from enjoying that pathway. They needed to shut down this pathway for lighting or for security or for whatever, that makes sense. That's why they would need to receive some revenue and receive some advance warning. They don't need to have an advance warning for me pulling out my phone at the Grand Canyon and looking at the waterfall at Yosemite. That's commercial. That would be for commercial use. There seems to be a lot of those people around these days, people who think they can create stupid rules. Amen, Addie. I mean, like when I'm at my store and I'm filming in my store, it's not a commercial shoot. I'm just pulling out my phone and then I put it in my editor and I create it. Just because we now in 2020 can create professional grade stuff doesn't make it commercial. Just because we can receive revenue doesn't mean it was intrusive to anyone else. Explain to me why the national parks have reason for taking their money. The answer would be to be able to set up shop, create space, hire security, schedule. I get all that. If I'm going into the Texas Rangers and I want to get on the field and I want to be on the field, I need to get a pass, a permit, a license, whatever. But if I'm up in the stands, if I've paid admission to the game, I can video the game. They don't have any right to that. I'm not broadcasting it in accordance with some rules or against some rules that for broadcast. I'm just taking a video. If I'm standing up there and I'm live streaming it out and I'm doing it every day, I mean, I guess there could be a place and a concern where that would happen. But me being up in the stands with my family and showing, hey, these are the seats we're at, there's third base, blah, blah, that's not commercial use. And if I got paid for it, that doesn't make it commercial. That makes it profitable, not commercial. Words and things. I'm not good with Canva either. I started using my KindMaster for my thumbnails and it is much easier. So I use KindMaster. It's not hard at all to take a screenshot and one of your live shots, turn it into a screenshot, and then put some audio or text on there. And that's a great way to do that, Sherry. But I can help you with Canva. It's pretty easy. Anyway, doesn't seem that Nate has Part 107 drone license either. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't look into that, honestly. Destination timeshare. But again, that's my argument. It's not about the drones. Looking into YouTube Shorts and really liking Instagram Reels. There you go. For videography, my maintenance man's band, I would prefer a camera crane jib instead of a drone. Okay. Sounds like national parks don't like free publicity. Sounds like national parks are part of the government and they think they can tell me what I can and can't do. If you get revenue from Google, it comes in 1099 like a contract worker for Google. Yes, that does not make it a commercial video shoot though. Hey Pete, great show tonight, buddy. I really, really enjoyed it. I had to leave in the middle and I came back, but I enjoyed it. Obviously, Nate's a great guest. Pete McDevitt right there, everybody. His show precedes this one. Every Sunday night, he's got a show almost every day, but his shows on Sunday night are exceptional. He interviews a Disney creator, and you need to check out Pete's channel. Pretty sure it's on my channel this week. Me and Pete and Kelly Myers, and a couple guests, usually NFL Watch Party this Thursday night. I think it's on my channel. I should look before I say that, but I'm pretty sure it is. I just take some snapshots. Nice. So anyway, I think that's all my news, guys. So Nate and Kara, or Kara and Nate, the YouTube channel, I'm going to drop their link again right now. Go check out that video and or their channel. Omaze.com if you want to have the van life. It's a very, very beautiful, expensive custom van they're giving away. You should check it out. It's pretty cool. I have Monty tickets. I probably should though. It's pretty cool. But if you're interested in the van life, you too can. Well, it's pretty sweet. It's a BMW van. There's a couple things like that. Twitch, brand new feature. Predictions coming out soon. Oh, thank you, Kadani Sean. Oh, I bet you're talking to Pete. Thank you for that, though, too. And yeah, and then YouTube says no rewind 2020. I think 2020 is the right year to not rewind. I will say that. Again, this show, my show, Creator Talk Live, normally with my guest, the Lynn Project, is brought to you by my referral link to TubeBuddy, TubeBuddy.com/Dole Whip. Use that download, use that referral link, get a free download to TubeBuddy. It will help you grow and grow faster. It is the best friend of a YouTube creator. And if you use my link and you upgrade in the future or instantly, they will pay me some of that money that you pay them. I think that's it, everybody. Anybody have any questions on anything we talked about? I'm not in a hurry to leave, but I'm not going to ask you to stay if we have covered it all. 42 minutes. It went fast tonight. It really did. Karen, Nate, I think massive overreach by the National Park Service. Twitch, new feature, predictions, YouTube rewind. Out of here. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate you, buddy. Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I think that's where we're in. I've still got 27 of you in the chat. Well, 25 it just dropped. If you're here at the end on the replay, thank you for watching all the way through. Hashtag Team Replay in the comments below. Everybody in chat right now, thank you so much. To my members who are in green and have access to the emojis and have access to the Zoom weekly parties and all that, love you. If you were back in the ninja mode and you didn't say a word, I appreciate you. If you were here for 1 minute or all 43 minutes, I appreciate every single one of you. Tomorrow morning and every morning, Monday through Saturday, Good Morning Disney, 9:15 my time, 10:15 Eastern time, other 15s other places. Good Morning Disney. We talk about the Disney news of the day. This week, D23, all will, Monday through Thursday are the big topics. But tomorrow we're going to talk about the Disney Family Holiday Sing-Along. That's a mouthful. And the table of contents, the talent, the singers who will be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Monarch, thanks for being here. Everybody, thanks for being here. I love all of you. Sherry, Pete, Kadani, Pearl, Pass Holder Pair, thank you for the super chat, by the way. Jackie, Magic the Mouse, Ninja Mode. There you go, Magic the Mouse, my man. By the way, check out Magic the Mouse TV, his YouTube channel, but he's got some new stuff going on. Hey, Stacey Rogers, what's going on, my friend? Check out his radio station. There is some really good content on there. I'm actually really proud of him. It's really freaking cool. And I'll have a presence on there someday when I send him my stuff, but it's really cool. Check it out. Reach out to Bill at Magic the Mouse TV if you want more information on that. I'm going to shut up now. So we talked about Kara and Nate being fined for videoing in a national park. We talked about Twitch having a brand new feature called Predictions where you can bet on the outcome of things that happen in that stream. Pete McDevitt, I'm talking to you, buddy. And last but not least, YouTube's getting rid of rewind. No rewind 2020. Last but not least, TubeBuddy.com/Dole Whip. Download it for free. Use it for me as a referral link, and I'll love you forever. And again, if you do use it and you use my link, I'm happy to sit with you for 20, 30 minutes on a Zoom call and walk you through the basics just because I love it. Okay? Questions, comments, concern, message me in the comments. Send me a note. Oh, by the way, if you want an invite to my Slack, just send me a message. A couple new people on the Slack today. Direct message me, email me at dolewhipdad, whatever you want to do, dolewhipdad@gmail.com, and I'll send you that link. And last but not least, DisneyCreators.com is live. Please go check it out. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Mickey Views are who we highlighted today, and tomorrow I'll be highlighting Pete McDevitt's amazing interview with Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow. But you don't need to go to the channel to do it. You can just go over to Pete's channel or Mickey Views. I think that's it. You don't have to go, but you can't stay here. Have fun, storm of the castle. Have the best day ever. See you tomorrow morning for Good Morning Disney at 9:15 Central Time. Bye, everybody. Love y'all. Have a great day. See y'all. Hey, Rosa. Bye, everybody.